Okay, so we're going to look quickly here at the complementary and supplementary angle module on Khan Academy. And you're going to be given diagrams like this. And the focus here is that you have a line, in this case QS, and they're giving you the measure of an angle. They write that like this, right? If you see the letter M and the angle symbol and then QPS, this means the measure of angle QPS. And you can follow the letters Q to P to S, right, to find out what angle they're talking about. They're telling you the angle here, QPS, is 180 degrees. That's this angle, QPS. That's a straight line, 180 degrees. Then they tell us the measure of RPS, so I follow those letters now. Angle RPS is this angle right here, right, is 58 degrees, and they label it for you here. What is the measure of angle QPR? So they want to know what is the measure of QPR. So you can think about the full angle QPS as 180 degrees, right? And if we take away this blue angle from QPS, right, if we cut this out, what's left? Well, you can imagine that angle RPS, this blue angle, right, this whole region right here, if we cut it away, what's left is this piece right here. And this piece on the right is angle QPR, and that's what we're looking for. So to cut away this blue region from the red, we subtract 180 degrees, the full region, minus 58 degrees, the blue region, and we get our answer. In this case, 122 degrees. And you can always check by re-adding those two angles back up. If you add 122 degrees plus 58 degrees, you should get the full straight line, or 180 degrees, which we do. So here the answer is 122. And this is supplementary angle. This is a supplementary angle question. Supplementary refers to angles of 180 degrees. So in this case, we're dealing with a straight line or a supplementary angle, and the fact that we know two angles here, QPR and RPS, add up to 180 degrees means we're aware of how supplementary angles basically work. The other type of angle they look at here are complementary angles, or 90-degree angles. They tell you here if angle LON, right, so it's LON, is a right angle. That's 90 degrees, so that's complementary angles, right, we're dealing with here. The measure of angle MON, so MON, that's the angle they give you right here, is 68 degrees. What is the measure of LOM in degrees? So again, here we have the full 90 degrees, the right angle, and we're given a portion of it right here in 68 degrees. So if we subtract 68 from 90, we get the remaining portion, which goes right here. So we take 90 degrees minus 68 degrees, and we get 22. So that's our answer, 22 degrees. And we can check, is 68 plus 22 equal to 90? The answer is yes. So here we have two angles that add up to 90 degrees. That means those angles are complementary. And as you work through these, of course, they can switch up the way they ask these questions. Just remember that when angles add up to 180, they're supplementary. 90 is complementary. And in these two cases, we had pairs of angles that add up to 180 and 90, but you could have as many angles as you really want. So if you come across a diagram, right, that's a straight line cut up by a bunch of angles, and those angles, let's say, are called A, B, C, and D. Well, A, B, C, and D are all supplementary because they all add up to 180. You can have as many angles as you want adding up to 90 or 180, but here we just happen to look at pairs of angles. Thanks.